Oh, welcome back to another video, my powerful MVP family. Today we're going to talk about returning home to healing. A lot of people are coming home, a lot of you are coming home, and we know in our heads we're saying, yeah, I'm gonna have better health when I get to Jamaica. But those with the arthritis, oh, I know the arthritis won't be so bad because I'm not in the cold so much anymore. The cold that promoted that darn arthritis, I got it in my back, and it's not a nice thing. But today we're just gonna talk a little about the aloe vera plant, that healing power of that aloe vera plant. Listen to me, I'm going to talk about it, but let me tell you this before I even get into it. Let me just do my disclaimer. Always use your aloe vera safely. Only the inner gel, only the inner gel should be consumed. Avoid the yellow sap, which it has the latex in it, which can be harsh on your stomach. Now, some people still do it, like they blend up everything, but in small amounts, because that will induce diarrhea. It will clean out your insides. But remember this, that it was banned in 2002 because it was so harsh on the stomach. So please do not go say, Miss Bev says, I'm no doctor. I've been a teacher for over 27 years, but I know that this has a lot of power in it, and I will get into that in a second. If you're pregnant, nursing, have a medical condition, or take medications, consult your doctor before drinking aloe vera juice. I don't drink it. My husband used to blend it and I would drink it once in a while, but I came home, and what I do with aloe vera is that I just eat it. I just eat it. I just like chew it up like garlic, just chew, and then swallow it. Oops. But this is how I use my aloe. And I just swallow it. So it still has a little bitterness to it. It has some little bitterness, but that's how I use that's how I use it. And I will tell you this, that I am noted sometimes I kind of hold my bladder a little too long. And I find that there's sometimes, when you hold your bladder a little too long and when you go sit, then it takes a while to empty your bladder. But this is for me personally. I don't know for you. You could see how it works for you. You can note the difference in things. And I know of a person who had started having problems with his prostate. When he started having the problem with his prostate, what he started doing was to drink this aloe vera. He used to blend it and drink it. And he went to the doctor, and the doctor pointed that out to him about the prostate. And when he started drinking this, and when he went back to the doctor, things were clearing up. The doctor said, continue doing what you have been doing. Might be different for us because we don't know what's going on the inside, because we can't see on the inside what's working well, what's not working well, what is making this part not work well. Is it because of something happening to this part? So do not take my word. That's what I'm saying to you. Before you do this, please make sure that you get your professional advice. It's up to you. As I said, my grandmother lived to be 96 years old and never spent a night in the hospital, ever. 96 strong years old. She didn't die of any diseases, no diabetes, no, she did have arthritis. She had arthritis in the knee, and I would hear her from a child growing up. When she sit down low and couldn't get up, I said, Lord, could girl come help me get up? and I'd go and hold her and she'd balance on me. I would get up because she liked to read her newspaper. So I know Granny had arthritis, but apart from that, Granny has never slept a night or a day in the hospital. And these are the things. I remembered when I think she was having, it was urinary. And all I would do, she would send me to get the lemons, and we had a goblet, and I would wash the lemons, slice them up, and put them in the goblet, fill it up with water. And that's what Granny would drink throughout the day. So maybe they didn't drink water like years later when they said, you need 8 glasses of water. Back then, those people didn't drink so much water. Maybe if they drank, maybe Granny would maybe drink 3 glasses of water for the day, if that much, or 3 cups of water. But then times change and they say you need a lot of water. And the hope is that you're pushing it back out. Because it's one thing you're taking it in, but it's another problem if you're not pushing it out. And so it's a two-way street. It goes in, it needs to come out back. So, as I said today, it's about our nice little aloe vera. The power. The healing power. And this comes from the backyard. You see the green section before I peeled it, and this is what I get. So I'm gonna, before I start the video, I'm gonna do one more piece. This is a sort of bigger piece, and for me it doesn't have like I chew garlic and it's so harsh. As soon as I chew it up and it goes down, I have to drink water because it's so harsh. But this is not so. It is slippery, yes, but once you put it, I just I don't like give it the heap of chewing that as if you're eating regular food. I just chew it until my throat is saying, yes, it can come down now. So I'll tell you that when I do this and it does what it does inside, I guess it's my kidneys, I don't know. But when I sit, I'm telling you, the flow of urine really is stronger. So you can notice, see how it works for you. Because as I said, sometimes I sit too long before I get up and do and empty the bladder. And so sometimes I have to just be patient after the first go, be patient for the rest to come. And I just sit there quietly and wait, and it does come. But when I do this, I find it feels a little bit more powerful than when I wasn't taking it. So I'll do one more piece. And this is your aloe vera. There's nothing to it. That is it, my guys, that is it. So let's talk about the benefits of this aloe vera. I have 2 small pieces left. We want to talk about the benefits of it, and we know that aloe vera is a succulent plant that has been used for centuries for its healing properties. So many things you see aloe vera in it. The thing for me why I like it in the natural form, because when it talks about like your lotion and it says it has aloe vera, we know that it's not even, it's like a pinhead worth of aloe vera, because even if they blend out like whatever, we know it's just a small portion to a whole lot of other liquids that goes in. So you're really not getting the real deal from the aloe vera. It's better when you buy the natural one and you can use the thing to rub your skin, to wash your hair, naturally, just once you wash your hair, you could use it as a conditioner. You put it to sit on your hair, massage it in, and let it just sit. Put your plastic cap over it, let it just sit so you can get the full benefits. So you know that it's known as the plant of immortality in ancient cultures, and for good reason. And some of the reasons are that, one, for skin health. We know that. We have seen it in a lot of products. So that it soothes sunburns. The gel has cooling anti-inflammatory properties that help relieve skin irritation, and it promotes healing. Then we know about the moisturizing, that they have them in the lotion, that they claim that it moisturizes, it hydrates the skin without making it greasy, and it's great for oily or acne prone skin. Lab, when I was young, I remembered Granny used to cut the tuna, open it because it has that gel in it, and it used to be what we put on our skin, on our face, and on our hands. So again, here it says its antibacterial properties help reduce breakouts and inflammation. So it helps to fight acne. Those young people who have that problem, don't pick up things with all these other chemicals in it to go on your skin to fight acne, but just buy your aloe vera, cut a little small piece, take the gel out, and just blend it out if you need to, or just use a little piece, rub it out, you get a stronger effect. It says it reduces, it stimulates collagen production. What are my wrinkles? It produces collagen production, which may help fine lines and wrinkles. So let me see what Miss Bev has here. Any fine lines? Any wrinkles? All right, so the next thing, so a lot of people who, again, will buy the products with just a tad of aloe vera in it, but if you get the real one, then you're better off because you're going to get the full force of this thing. So me eating it, like I don't eat it every day, maybe 3 times for the week. I will go out, I'll break one because it's in the backyard. I'll break one and I will cut it in half and I'll eat it. For digestive health, our powerful aloe vera, again, the juice can help to soothe the digestive tract and may relieve, listen to the words. If somebody said this may heal you from so and so, they didn't say it is going to heal you. It says it might happen. Again, when things are going on in our bodies, we don't know what the interactions are, what is creating this to this to this. So this might be good for me because I don't have the other piece. You got my point? So it might not work the same way for everyone. But you try and you see how you feel. If you feel like you move your bowels better, if you pass your urine with a stronger flow, if you figure it out. If you feel your skin feels a little softer, a little nicer, things like that, you can observe and see how it is helping you if you choose to use it. So it relieves constipation because it contains a natural laxative compound like aloin, aloin, that promote bowel movement. But you have to use it with caution and not for long term. As with any other thing that we're using to promote bowel movements, they cannot be used for long term. It's better you're eating a lot of fruits and vegetables, which will stimulate the bowel and make sure that you're emptying your bowels. Like every morning you sit on the toilet when you get up, something should be like processed and ready to come out. So just try that. Make sure you're eating up your fruits and vegetables. And you're returning, you're coming to Jamaica in this tropical space where fruits and vegetables in abundance. You can eat the cabbage raw. You can eat your carrots raw. I I don't know how much pesticide people are using. When I buy cabbage, I have to sit and cut through, because they're all organic. So you know the little snails are in there hiding somewhere. So I have to go leaf by leaf by leaf to get down to it, because it shows you that there's no chemicals there. When I buy cabbage in America, oh my God, it is so perfectly wrapped. There's nothing, no worm eating leaves. Everything is so perfect. And we know it's all because of the chemicals that are placed on them and the other hormonal things that make them so huge. So I like the cabbage in Jamaica. I take the leaves and just wash them and I eat them raw. My carrots, I just use the vegetable peeler, peel them off, and I crunch. I enjoy them. I buy a lot of apples and get down off that. I buy a lot of apples, a lot of oranges and mangoes and star apples, naseberry, praise God, you know. And so with all the fruits and vegetables and I drink a lot of hot tea. Mr. Elvis, wherever you are, more power to you. I wanted peppermint, and he actually brought down a bag of peppermint from St. Mary, and when he came down, he handed it off to me. I was so happy. I made a big pot. I had like 3 cups of peppermint tea in the day because I so appreciated it. I couldn't afford. I had to add water it a second time and boil it again, and so not to waste any of it. I know it's still in Jamaica. I just need to be able to see it, and so I can purchase it for myself. But as I move around, I'm not seeing it. So again, I'm in the country, but not in the country where I can walk out there and see, like in St. Elizabeth, we had peppermint, we have fever grass, we had jack in the bush, we had leaf of life, we had it all up in there. Down here, it's different, and so I have to embrace where I am. And when somebody is kind enough to bring me some bushes, I wash them well and I enjoy them. I know that Michelle Ann had brought me soursop leaf, actually her husband did, and I think Sister Dawkins had brought me, somebody brought me, yes, Sister Dawkins, they had sent me some cinnamon leaves and stuff like that. So I just wash them, and I don't know the amount, which is safe for my kidneys. So I use a very minimal amount, like 5 leaves to make a cup of tea, just so, because you're trying to do good and then it can turn around to harm us because we are overdoing it. So it's good for the digestive health. Aloe has prebiotic compounds that support the growth of healthy gut bacteria. So that's for the digestive health. What about the immune support? Aloe contains vitamins A, C, and E, which are antioxidants that help the body fight off illness. Again, we know that it reduces inflammation because its natural enzymes and compounds help calm the body's inflammatory response. So if we take it one time, is that going to do anything for us? I doubt so. It has to be there. It has to be, be coming in, going into the system so that it can really build up enough power to do its work. Oral health. Refreshing. So for the oral health, it fights gum disease. So the aloe vera gel can reduce plaque, soothe gum inflammation, and heal mouth ulcers. So people who have those little things in their mouth, I don't know. But if you have gum problems, so far, thank God, I don't have those yet. But the aloe vera can help. So I guess you'd have to rub it on. The gel can be rubbed on to heal that. It keeps its antibacterial action helps reduce bad breath causing bacteria. So you know a lot of bad breath comes up out of the gut, and it oozes out through the mouth. Now people, you see people with bad breath and they say, oh my God, a mouth or so, but remember it's coming from the gut and comes out through the mouth. Our hair and scalp benefits. So just talk about that, how you can use it to, once you wash your hair, then you can use it to create a, don't scrape it, just cut it, and just, or if you blend it, you have to blend it well, because it's going to leave the little grains on your hair, which is going to be hard to comb out. So I use it, I just slice it down the middle and just rub it into my hair. I don't blend it so that it has little grains in it, because it gets tangled up in your hair and it makes it a little bit interesting. So promotes hair growth. It can increase blood circulation to the scalp, supporting healthy hair follicles. So again, these are researches that have been done. It reduces dandruff. You know, could you tell the last day I see a dandruff? Its antifungal and moisturizing properties helps keep the scalp healthy and flake-free. I couldn't tell the last time I see dandruff. I never had dandruff, thank God, because it's dry scalp, and I used to just like to, my head, because I sweat so much, it never give my scalp time to be dried out and flaky. And let's look at blood sugar and cholesterol. So we're sitting on something great that can help us to lower the blood sugar. Now, again, don't quote me on this. I am not a doctor. I've been a math teacher for a long, long time. So I have not suffered from diabetes to know that this works. So you can try. That's what the research says, that it may. The key word there is may. Remember that. If it didn't say it will do the thing, you have to understand that you're using it and you look for changes. It may happen or it may not happen. So it may lower blood sugar, because some studies suggest aloe vera can help to regulate your blood sugar in people with type 2 diabetes. Can help, may lower. Again, it also says that it supports the heart health. It may help to improve cholesterol levels by reducing LDL, which is your bad cholesterol, and increasing HDL, which is the good cholesterol. Again, all depends on how often you plan to use it. Are you going to blend it and drink it? And if you do that, I would suggest do not add, well, you could add water because you're going to drink it all. But just use it, in its natural form, and don't get carried away. Sometimes we do too much, and the things that we add to it, it takes away from its power. So sometimes you just enjoy it in its natural form, a little piece. Even when you're having your dinner or something, you put a couple slices there and you just eat it down and eat your food if you're afraid to just eat it this way. But don't get carried away. Some people, I may have to put my Guinness in, I may have to put this and that. And Guinness with alcoholic things in it, it sucks out the nutrients from these things. So sometimes we add too much stuff together, and then some of them just kill the nutrients in some things. So take them by themselves in their natural form, I'm just saying, and enjoy. So again, let me say this, that aloe vera is truly a powerhouse plant, benefiting the skin, the digestive system, the immune, for immune health, and some more. Lowering blood sugar and your cholesterol, etc. Good for your hair, good for your skin. Whether you use it topically or drink it in moderation, aloe vera can be a valuable addition to your natural health toolkit. So my returning residents, aloe vera can be a valuable addition for your health toolkit. And just remember, always use aloe vera properly and consult a healthcare provider before starting any new remedy. Remember, these things do not replace anything. If you see changes and it's good changes, you talk to your healthcare provider and let them guide you. Again, everything we do should be in moderation. Don't overdo it because it might have these health properties. You're going to overdo because we can go from this to this and it becomes a bigger problem. So that's all I have for you for today. Thank you for supporting me on this channel. Welcome to all the new subscribers. I spoke about a situation and boy, some of you just gave me some bad vibes, like, I do chat patois. Don't ever think that Miss Bev doesn't talk patois. It's my social language. But as me say, if you're going to look for work in any professional setting, patois not gonna give you them opportunity there. So teach your children to speak well. It doesn't hurt. Don't make it look like because people speak well, then it's a bad thing and they're abandoning them culture. The language, patois, our social language is not the only thing that is our culture, our music, our food, our things, everything. So let's not look down on somebody, say, oh, me look down on people like I only the lower class. But oh my God, cut it out, guys. I am one of the most humble person, or humblest. Humblest. Is that what it is? Humble, most. Nah. I am one of the humblest persons you can find around town. I love people. I love people who need me. Sometimes we put ourselves in some status where we're alone up there. I love people. And so I don't see classes of people. I see people. God blew breath into the clay and he made man. He didn't make classes of people. He made man. And so when we start talking about, oh, lower, cut it out. There's no lower class. We're all human beings who need to be loved and respected and cared for the same way. Because I said I came home and I went, whenever I go into a business place, it's automatic for me to speak correct English. What is wrong with that? So thanks to all of you who really jumped on board and supported me, understanding that it's nothing about bashing patois. Patois has its place. But when I step out and I am doing what I do, I feel that I need to speak the Queen's English, which is the universal thing. Wherever you go. When I left here, if I go to America and I've embraced my patois, what the heck? I couldn't become a teacher over there. Who's going to understand me when I talk? How am I going to have kids? You know, so we must be realistic and stop the foolishness and the pettifogging things and talk the garbage we talk. I do poetry, I read patois well, I write patois well. So a lot of people can't even read it, you know. So cut it out, man. Don't take one thing, so much was in the video, you just focus on the patois. Because I said, I went in the store and I asked the lady, do you have such and such? And the Chinese lady turned around and I said, I don't understand what you say. I didn't have a problem with her saying that to me. It just was like, you know, like I thought the way I spoke to her, it would have been easier to understand. For her, though, she, I think, was expecting to hear the patois because we're in Jamaica. So when I said, do you have camphor balls? And she said, she don't understand what I said. And so me took a while to step back and I said, whoa, you know. And my friend, she said, you have camphor ball? You sell camphor ball in here? And she said, no, them don't have it. So probably because them never have it, it never resonate in our head. But it's not for me. Like, I went out there and looked down on her because she speak her patois fine. That's good. But understand this, people. Patois is a social thing. You cannot walk into a business place with your credentials and go say, boy, may I look at job in a sign. And somebody says, oh, Mr. Jones, could you step this side, please? And you go in there and you talking to them and you chat your patois like you think you're entitled. Ain't gonna happen. You're not gonna reach far. So it's good to teach your children to speak well so that when opportunities come for them, they are ready. Because a lot of us chatting the patois have nothing to offer anybody, really. So let us balance it out, man. Patois is nice. You play domino, you lick it back, man. You know, me a pose come over and clean clothes. All of them something they have them place in society. So let's not give Miss Bev so much flack about me talking about patois. Patois is beautiful, but it has its place. Giving jokes in patois the best thing if you understand what it was said and you can get the joke out of it. So I speak patois, but I know my place. From home and I'm speaking it, as I said, we were raised to speak well, to speak the Queen's English, because they were preparing us for more than just sitting a yard and a look and walk the street. They were preparing us some more. And so they wanted us to speak properly. Means that when opportunities come, we were prepared to meet those opportunities. Get it? Says love Miss Bev. Says Miss Bev, no, a war and argument. Please, when you come to my channel, I welcome you, appreciate you. I appreciate all your contributions to the conversation. But please listen to the entire video. Don't just take a little piece and run with it. Listen to the entire video and put them in context. And then talk to Miss Bev. Because I like the contributions. I mean, I want to reach a point where I don't want to respond to my comments them. I love the conversations. So, if you can't be good, be careful. Walk good, do good, live good. And as you come ready to come home, just know there's so much to afford. Some of it you will like, some of it will be for you, and some won't be for you, like myself. There are things I have to get used to. As one person said, you know, maybe I didn't come home often enough. It is true. After Granny, when Granny was alive, every year was in Jamaica. Every year. When Granny passed away, my mom is abroad. My sisters are abroad. My children are abroad. You know, so there wasn't a lot to really be coming home for. Granny was here, I was home with my aunt. When they passed away, it was different for me. And so coming home wasn't on the top of my list. And then when I started coming back, because I know my heart was here, and I started coming back. And then when in the ending part, I came back more. But there's still things I need to get used to. Worse, Grandidom is not even up there, which I would have loved to be up in St. Elizabeth. But Grandidom is not there, you know. And so it's different for me. So understand it, guys. One size don't fit all of us. And our situations, they all differ. And so when we watch the videos, watch it with an open mind. Don't judge me from your experiences. Just listen to the video and judge me from my experience. God, love to everybody. So if this meant something to you, please share it out, people. Please share it, and welcome to all the new subscribers. I see you, and I absolutely appreciate you. Please watch the videos, like them, and watch the ads so that, Miss Bev, that's how I get the revenue, and so that's how you support me a lot as well. Be good to yourselves.